Hey, welcome, or maybe welcome back to the Happier Here pod. It's Ayanna, and
It's Ayanna's mom.
what happened to a very annoyed Ayanna's mom?
I don't know. I'm just going with it now. Technical difficulties are
Mom is
like
fed up. Like, she's not feeling well, and what else?
just technology. I think it's on my end. I'm having like technological difficulties. I'm not a very technology savvy person anyway, but my Wi-Fi just won't work with me today. But we're here, and we are going to finish up our recording, right, Ayanna?
Yeah, so I say welcome back because we're talking week 7, Big Brother, and you're probably like, you already did that. Well, like, yes, but if you listen to the full episode, it like cuts out at the end because, yeah, technical difficulties. That's what we do. If you want a podcast with technical difficulties, you're in the right place. Guys, I don't know what we got going on. But guys, once we start like really building something, then we'll have like better technology maybe. Anyways, no one really cares. So oh yeah. Do you have anything you want to talk, Mom? Like before we get into it?
No, I don't have anything.
I quickly want to talk about, I have a grievance. I think that's how you use that word. I don't really care. Parking violations really grind my gears. Like something about it just really makes me so upset. Like this is what we're spending. Is it like taxes that pay like the people who like monitor the meters and stuff? I don't even, it's so stupid to me. There are criminals out there are crimes being committed, and we're worried about people parking correctly. I just feel it's just a small thing to me, you know?
Taxpayer money. That's exactly what it's used for. Mm-hmm. Did you get a ticket, Ayanna?
I didn't get a ticket, but it's just like everything about it like really frustrates me, like parking on the street, and then like you can't park there on certain times, but you can on certain days, on certain times, but you can't park on this side. You gotta park on the other side, and the signs are always like contradictory, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. It's just so frustrating. And then, yeah, I don't live close to a Trader Joe's, which I think is a crime in and of itself, because who doesn't love Trader Joe's? And so, like, I have to drive a good 20, 30 minutes. And then every time I go, I've been to 2 different ones, and they don't have, like, parking lots. Like, what is going on? I think they have parking decks, but I can never find, like, which parking deck. And then, like, one of them validates, and one of them, I don't know if the other one does. I don't think so, because they didn't ask me. So it's like I gotta find street parking just to go to the Trader Joe. You know what? Whatever. Anyways, okay, so we're picking back up. We're picking up where we left off. Big Brother week 27, Eviction, blockbuster. So at this point, Rachel is making a play to get Catherine out instead of Kelly. So Catherine and Ava, like, who would you keep if it was down to those two?
To be honest with you, it could be either one. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Catherine. Catherine seems to be. I don't like Catherine, so I'll say Catherine because I don't like her. I don't like. She always seems to have like a ho hum attitude, or she's just like she's not very positive. At least Ava's positive. She's positive. She's upbeat. She's funny at times. So I'd probably get Catherine out of the house because she doesn't really serve a purpose. Neither one of them are threats. I don't think. Neither one. But at least Ava's upbeat, positive, funny, does little funny things. All Catherine does is just sit around her house with no makeup on and look sad and defeated and depleted because Riley's gone. That's all. What about you? Who would you pick to?
Yeah, I would keep Ava too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Catherine and Ashley talk about keeping Ava, or wait, hold on. Ashley and Lauren talk about if they're gonna keep Ava or Catherine, and then Ava is literally in the room. Like, do you remember that part of the show? She's in the room in one of the bunk beds.
It was funny. Yeah. Did they not know she's up there? I mean, was she not moving at all? Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, that was so funny. Uh-huh.
I love when stuff like that happens. And like Ava heard the whole conversation, and then Lauren like and Ashley walk out the room, and then Lauren kind of puts it together that Ava like sleeps in that room and she likes to take naps.
Yes.
And she's like, oh, maybe Ava was like in there. And she goes back, like Lauren goes back and she sees Ava up there.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh my God, that was hilarious. And what Ava said, I'm up now. I'm up.
Yeah, that's funny. So Catherine has a fake convo with Rachel. Oh, and then somewhere in my notes, I just stopped talking about that, and I started talking about. Have you seen the? I love a commercial. Have you seen a commercial for the movie Caught Stealing?
You pay attention. I fast forward past those commercials. I don't care about those things. What is it about, though?
Beats me. I literally don't know what it's about. I'm like, is anyone gonna see this movie? All I know is that Austin Butler is in it. Which, Mom, do you like know who that is?
No, name sounds familiar though. I don't.
Stop. Okay, so Austin Butler is from I think you saw that movie, right? He played what's that? He played Elvis. I thought you saw that.
Oh no, I don't care about anything about Elvis. He stole.
I thought you saw it. Or is it called Priscilla? Maybe you saw that.
Didn't see that either.
Who am I thinking about? I don't know. I'm thinking about somebody else. But yeah, so Austin Butler, he was in this movie and he played Elvis. And apparently it's really good, or he like played Elvis really well. But then like after the movie, he like couldn't let go of that like Elvis personality and voice, and he just like adopted it as like he made Elvis his personality. It's interesting because like before the movie, he like spoke in a completely different like cadence and like different mannerisms, the whole 9 yards. And then like I guess method acting, but like he never dropped it. And so like ever since that, he just like thinks he's embodied Elvis.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't see that. I don't like anything about Elvis. I didn't like his music or how he stole from black people and his whole everything. But what else has he done? Is that the only thing you know him from? Because the name sounds so familiar to me, and I don't know why.
He was with Vanessa Hudgens. Is that? Do you remember them? Like they were together for a long time.
I must know him from something else. But like I said, the name sounds so familiar, but I don't know. Caught stealing. No, I didn't see that commercial because, like I said, I just fast forward and hurry up and get to the show. Yeah.
What else is he from? Oh, he was in Dune, but I don't think you've seen Dune. I also haven't seen Dune. But yeah, I think that's kind of really it. So yeah, Caught Stealing, it's Austin Butler and also Zoe Kravitz, which I almost wanted to say it was Zoe, what's her name? Saldana? I don't even know. Like I thought it was the other Zoe, but then I thought it was that lady from TikTok who cooks from scratch. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Nira girl? She talks low? Is that the same girl that like talks very low?
I think so. And she's married to a man named Lucky.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Yeah. What's her name?
I think it's Naira, something like that. Naira something.
Naira.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like Zoe Kravitz, and I thought that was her. And I was like, since when is she an actress or something? But she did do some kind of ad, and it was both of them together. It was Zoe Kravitz and then the lady from the TikTok who like bakes and cooks from scratch. They look like the same person to me.
Yeah, they do look similar. They do. I was watching one of her whatever is on Instagram yesterday. She was making something, but yeah, she's very interesting. But yeah, but no, I didn't see that commercial for that movie. I didn't know it was a thing.
The lady from TikTok, she always wears like just very interesting clothes. Obviously you can tell like she's wearing it like to record the video to cook. There's no way that she actually cooks in those clothes. But I also think it's just like so out of touch or something. Because like just wear normal clothes to cook, not like fancy clothes to cook. Because what if food gets on the clothes? I guess she doesn't care because she has the money. You know, I don't know.
Well, she's married to a model, so they're kind of.
He's a model?
Oh yeah, he's a model. He's a model.
I never heard of him before.
He's a model. You know, there's a lot of people who are models that you've never heard of, but they'll be in Vogue and G whatever model, blah 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 blah. But yeah, apparently he's a Phoenix model. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks like Austin Butler, I think, to me. They could have been in that movie, Lucky and the Lady, instead of
Mm-hmm.
Austin and the
Yeah.
Zoe girl. Okay, so it's time for the blockbuster. It's Catherine, Ava, and Kelly. First they have to like assemble these pieces like to a maze. And then like once all the pieces are in, then they roll the ball down. And it was so cool. I literally like blinked and Kelly won. Like she won so fast.
So effortlessly. Like I told you, she's a comp beast. I told you that before. She's really good at competition. She's a threat. Can I tell you something that I had an epiphany about? Because I watched Sundays.
Mm.
I watched the episode last night, Sunday's episode. The two people that I think people would have a very hard time of deciding if they were like the top two, I think it would be her, and I think it would be Keanu. I think they've both played an okay game. I don't think Kelly has stepped on anybody's toes. What do you think? Nobody likes her, but I don't think that she's like really lied to anybody. I was thinking about that last night. What do you think?
You're saying like if it's down, the final two is Keanu, Kelly?
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be hard to pick who would win.
They're
'Cause
both pretty unlikable. So
they're not unlikable, but I know in particular Kelly has not really stepped on anybody's toes. She's annoying, but where has she lied to anybody? Do you remember her lying to anybody about anything?
oh yeah, that's true. And Keanu, he lies. He does lie. So it probably would go to Kelly. I don't know. People don't like Kelly though. Well, people don't like Keanu. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they both deserve a spot in the final two. I think so. Everybody else is just to me. But yeah. Yeah, let's finish up this episode, please. I'm sorry. That was just a tone.
Why?
Because it's supposed to be
You want to like lay down?
No, it was supposed to be a short episode and I just went off on a tangent. That's all. That's all.
Oh, it was like such a short, like little thing. So yeah, Kelly won pretty quickly. I don't like the way that they announced the winner of the blockbuster. You know how it's like everyone who played in blockbuster, they come into the house and then like Julie announced. I feel like they could do something else or something better with the way that the winner is announced.
Oh, yeah. I never even paid any attention to that, to be honest. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because the way that they do it, it's just like maybe they could do like only the people who lost walk back in or something, and then everyone like has to put two and two together. They're like, oh, okay, so that means so and so's the winner, or like maybe they could like only let the winner come inside, and then like the losers have to come in later. Like, I just wish they do something else because the way that they do it, I don't know. Or they should let like.
I kind of like it though because nobody knows who won. Everybody's face is like just stone faced, and so when they announce it, it's just like, oh, nobody gives it away. I like it.
Bye. Because if I won, I would come to the house like, yeah, guys. Like, like Julie wouldn't even need to announce it. I'd be excited. I'd be like, guess what? Guess what? I'm not going home. I'm not on the walk. They should let them watch it. Maybe. Oh, but I guess you're saying like it builds up the anticipation. They're kind of just like sitting and waiting. That's true. So they probably shouldn't watch the competition. Just CBS Big Brother. If you're listening, guys, take our note down. Okay, so and then at this point, I was like, I wonder how different the game would go if Rachel wasn't in the house. You know, like sometimes when I'm watching, I'm like, how different would this season be without Rachel?
Why? Because of how mean and how much of a bully she is?
She's so like a sore thumb. And like, I just don't think she was needed. Like, we don't need like just, I don't know. I didn't like that season where they brought back Paul, you know, like they brought back one returner to a whole bunch of newies. I just don't like that kind of season. And they did it again this year. And especially when they brought her, because I didn't even know who she was. Like at the time when they brought back Paul, I know Paul. I don't know Rachel. But even still, it's like they bring back this returner. They give this returner returners in safety, and then like they kind of last for a while. Because I don't know, I think everyone should be on a level playing field, and so like with this cast, I was just like, how would it go without her in there?
Yeah, it would definitely be a different season because a lot of people are playing scared, and I don't like that. They're also afraid of her, which I don't know. If they could just get her out the house, it'd be a much better house. But everybody's afraid to put her up. So hey,
I think, I don't know if it's necessary. Well, like Lauren for sure is like afraid because she's just afraid about everything. But I think on the other side, it's like they see her as more of an advantage than a disadvantage. So they're like, she's more helpful to them in the game than not in the game. Which, like, I see both sides of that.
yeah,
Mm, you know?
I don't see that at all. I just think everybody's afraid of her because they're thinking that she's going to retaliate against them if she does. So say they put her up and then she wins the veto or whatnot, then she's going to make everybody's life a living hell in the house because she's evil. I don't see her as an asset. I see her as just mean. She's mean.
You think Morgan's afraid of her too? You think everyone's afraid? I don't think they're afraid.
I think everybody's afraid of Rachel. Rachel, did you not see how Rachel treated Kelly the other day on that episode? She was awful. How she treats. They couldn't even talk when she was head of household. People were trying to talk, and she would walk in and just the way that she attached herself to Keanu in that competition, and she wouldn't let him go.
Yeah.
Rachel is a menace. She is a complete menace, and I think they're afraid of her. She makes the house very uncomfortable.
I guess I see.
Herself, she's a sore thumb.
Maybe, yeah. So I think afraid in the instance that, okay, like they put her up, but she somehow gets the votes to stay. They're afraid of like that reaction of like, oh, maybe that's what you're like saying.
Yeah, because if she stays, she's going to make their life a living hell in that house. They're in that house. You're stuck in that house. She's going to make their life a living hell, and she's going to campaign to get them out. That is going to be her focal point. When she's attached, when she has her mind set on something, she's going to stand on it, and she's going to make it just very uncomfortable in the house. I think we're just going to have to disagree on this one because I think Rachel is nasty, and I think they're afraid. I think that Vince is afraid of her. I think that Keanu is afraid of her. And I definitely think that Kelly's afraid of her. But I think that Kelly would I don't think so. Kelly will put her up. She would definitely put her up. But I think more often the people in the house, most of them are afraid of her. I even think Mickey's afraid of her. I think they're afraid.
I forgot she was still there. In my mind, she's gone. So Catherine is evicted by a vote of 7-1. What are the votes? Okay, so Morgan, Ashley, Rachel, Will, Kelly, Mickey, and I don't know who that last vote is, but they vote out Catherine. And then Lauren votes out Ava. Somewhere in there I mixed up some names, but whatever. So of course Keanu votes out Catherine because he likes Ava. He's not gonna evict Ava. I was a little surprised by Kelly's vote, but I guess she wanted to vote with the house. And then Rachel, I think in her like message where she's like shouting out like her family, whatever, I heard Adora and Adler. I think those are her kids' names. Adora.
They have interesting names. Yeah, I know the little girl's name is Adora. I don't remember the boy's name. Maybe that's the boy.
Adler.
Does she have 2 or 3 kids? I thought she had 3 kids. I don't know.
I thought 2, because Brendan, isn't that the husband? So I heard 3 names. It was Brendan, Adora, Adler. But maybe just 3 kids. I wasn't like paying too close attention. My next, I was just like, when are we gonna get Morgan out? You know, like who's gonna do it and when's it gonna happen?
I don't know. It's coming. Why do you want to get her out so anyway?
I don't even remember. That's my note. I didn't like even expand or elaborate on it. So I don't know. Lauren is crying like about Catherine being evicted. And I'm like, Lauren, don't worry. Catherine wasn't going to go very far with you in the game. Like, you'll see when you watch it back. No need to cry. It's okay. So I keep on trying to understand why CBS made Riley look like such a good guy, you know? And then Julie has her. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, so I was trying to understand like why they were trying to make him look like a good guy, but I guess like it's a part of Big Brother, like showmances are like a part of it, and so they only had to display Catherine and Riley. But I feel like there's been seasons without a showmance, right? Hasn't there been? Yeah.
But they just
Was there
wanted to
showmance last?
they just wanted to showmance in this one. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Was there one last season? I don't think so. Wait, no. It was. No, I think.
Who was the showmance?
It was, what's her name? Mackenzie. And there was a guy who looked like Zach. Do you know?
Yeah,
But he got out early.
Oh,
and he was like all about God.
That's why I don't remember, because he got out early. Okay.
Yeah. So okay, Julie has her interview with Catherine, and Julie asks, was she as into the showmance as Riley was into it? And Catherine says yes. And I was like, okay, sure. Was she like, do you remember that? The interview with Julie and Catherine?
I remember. But like I said, we'll see what happens when they get out the house. That's the indicator if she was really into him or not. I don't believe her. But, I talked about that earlier on in the episode that we recorded yesterday that we didn't complete. Yeah, she's not into him. But we'll see. That's the indicator.
And then this episode, we get goodbye messages. I always like seeing them on the episode because I never go and like watch them somewhere else. And then Julie asks if Catherine will pursue something with Riley, and Catherine says, "We'll see." And I was like, "Yeah, we'll see. Nothing happened."
Yeah, but she's outside the house. She's outside the house. Well, she will be outside the house, and she's not a captive audience anymore. So yeah, it was definitely a showman.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I mean, happy Labor Day. We're recording this literally on Labor Day. So happy Labor Day to all the people. And bye, I guess.
All right. Bye, guys.